Foundation. I am a student of Uni Abuja, a current master student at the University of Abuja. I was given this opportunity to come and speak to young minds today. And I believe what we're going to be talking about is going to be very impactful. It's going to help you as you grow up. It's going to help you as you shape your future. And it is important that as young people, we catch them young. I'm a Christian, and I'm sure we have a mix of different religion here. Some of you are Muslims, some of you are Christian, which are the recognized religion we have in Nigeria. Traditional religion is also recognized, but for now I know majority of us here are either Christians or Muslims, right? All right, thank you so much for having me, and thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity. I'll be speaking on integrity, and my topic specifically will be talking on choosing character over quick money. Did everybody hear me? Choosing character over quick money. I'm going to be asking questions at the end of this session to make sure that we're together. And if I hope everybody can hear me. All right, thank you so much. I'd like to ask a very simple question. Can you all hear me? If nobody was watching you as young minds today, if no eyes were on you, what path are you going to choose? If today your parents are not in control of you, they are not telling you do this or do that, you're in school, nobody's seeing you, what path are you going to choose? I'd love you to think about it. At the end of the session, you're going to answer the question. Can anybody give us the definition of integrity? All right, thank you. Your name before the definition. Thank you very much, Ayomide. Can we clap for Ayomide? All right. Integrity is doing the right thing even when nobody is watching, even when it is difficult, and even where there seems to be a shortcut. That is what integrity means. Integrity is you doing the right thing when your mom is not watching you. You're learning computer here. When your boss is not around, you're doing the right thing. When no eyes is on you, you're doing the right thing. As young minds, as students, when you're in the exam hall, even if your teacher steps out to get something, you don't cheat. You don't involve yourself in examination malpractice. That is what integrity is called. Integrity is when your mom keeps something and says nobody should touch it, and she goes out and comes back and she meets it intact. That is what integrity means. As young people, we tend to see a lot of people do things, even if they are not right, because the society has normalized it. It is now a standard. Everybody now picks it up. I'd like to talk about the quick money syndrome, which is Yahoo Yahoo. That's what a lot of young people engaged in, that are engaged in now. Being it male, being it female. Nobody wants to go through the right channel. Everybody wants to make it fast. But we all know that it is not right. Internet fraud is you hurting another individual. Internet fraud is stealing. You didn't work hard for that money. It is somebody's money you are trying to squander. You deceive the person in wanting to help them look for a job. You scam them, you hack into their computer servers, you steal from them. That does not speak well as of your character as a child of God, being it a Muslim or a Christian. Integrity simply means you doing the right thing when nobody is watching. And these days, young people are no longer doing the right thing. Parents now pay for their children to go into examination malpractice. They support their children in cheating in WAEC calls. They will pay money for extra fee, miracle center. That's not integrity. As a child that is growing up, your heart and your minds need to be built up so that you will know that every step I take today will determine the kind of future I'm going to have tomorrow. Today, many young people are under pressure to become successful overnight. Social media make it seems like everyone is making millions, driving expensive cars and living a luxurious life. Because of this pressure, many are tempted by internet fraud, popularly known as Yahoo, betting addictions, scams, and other dishonest means of making money. But I want to remind you today that success without integrity is failure. I'll give you a short story. I had a classmate, they call him Razak. I schooled at GSS Gwabalada. I did a boarding school. We graduated together, and all of a sudden on our class platform he just come online and say he wants to do airtime or data for everybody, and people will be dropping their contacts. He'll be doing not small amount of airtime, huge amount of airtime for people. And in 2022 he was arrested by EFCC, and till now we've not heard anything about him. I saw the billboard he was holding in his hand. I think he did a very big money laundering scam, and that made him to they caught him. Until this very day, we don't know where he is. But at the beginning of it all, everybody saw it luxurious. It was flashy. He was driving the bigger cars. If conversations come that money contributions are needed, he comes up first to donate. And a lot of people want to be like him, but you don't know what he's doing behind the scene. It looks flashy until you get arrested. It looks flashy until your life is being decided for you the next minute. As young people, we need to be very careful so as not to involve ourselves in things that will make us regret tomorrow. It is important that we live a life of integrity. It is important that we are very honest to our parents. We don't lie, we don't steal, and we don't cheat. In places where you are given opportunity to learn, you put in your best to learn. Today you're learning computer, tomorrow you're going to be big IT guys, big IT women. You're going to work in tech because of what you're learning. Some of you will come here, you play so much that you've not learned anything. It is very wrong on your end because your parents have tried their very best to invest in you. The least you can do is learn. The least you can do is put in your best to become an excellent student. If you want to succeed today, you need to sharpen your mind, sharpen your thoughts. Integrity or success does not happen overnight. You need to work towards it. As young minds, you need to be very hardworking. Majority of you are students, or all of you here are students. The least you can do is sit down, read your book, and be an A student. If you don't have anybody that can help you, you need to help yourself. I used to tell myself while I was growing up, and still the way I used to say to myself, I don't have anybody that is going to help me, and I feel embarrassed when I'm in an exam hall, and instead of my invigilator invigilating me, I'm invigilating them. I feel embarrassed. So I try my possible best to sit down, read my book. I study so hard that I want to be an A student. I don't just want to have a CGPA that does not make sense. I want when you see it, you know that somebody sat down to do something. You can be great. People that have A1 in WAEC, they didn't have two heads. They read, they burnt those candles. Nowadays, we don't use candle. NEPA brings light at night. You can schedule your time. Then you sit down to read. You can be great. People who are great today, they started from somewhere. They did not just wake up overnight and walked into success. And you must be very trustworthy as a child. If you're growing up and you're known to be very troublesome, people will hardly trust you. If you're growing up and you lie so much, anytime people see you, they will not want to say something because they know the next minute you'll be twisting it. So as a young boy, as a young girl, as you're growing up, choose honesty, choose integrity. That is the path that lasts long. I hope we are together.